Hi, welcome. Today in this video I want to show you the new perfumes in my collection. All of these are the more designer or mainstream perfumes, and this is filmed on the same day as my previous video, so I continue drinking. I just have a different hair and different outfit, but I have a day off, so I have the time to film a couple of videos. So, to put this into perspective, when I first started this channel, I was in the perfume game for a couple of years and I really loved perfume, but at the same time I was not in a good place in my life. The situation was really bad and I was not happy, and maybe you can see that in my past videos. And on top of that, I suffered from a lot of migraines, typically once in a week, and I was not sure when it's going to come and hit me again, so I was almost scared to wear perfume. I had a couple that I knew that if I get sick again, I will not feel worse because of the choice of my perfume, but the rest of my collection I was not really using, and so eventually I stopped purchasing and exploring new scents. And also I felt like the new things that were coming out were not really anything interesting, anything new. I smelled it before, and the niche side of things, the niche perfumes were quite overpriced in my opinion, and also the marketing was, it was not really calling my name, nothing I would like to try. So I stopped for a while. Now I'm happy to say that I'm in a way better place and I have a different life, and also the migraines stopped, and I'm really grateful to be healthy again. And that's why when I was filming my mainstream collection update, I already felt like I want to change a lot of things in the collection, because the things I had was not me at all. And so I started updating, upgrading, and now I have 4 new mainstream perfumes in my collection, and I would like to tell you something about them. So let's start with the new perfumes in my collection. The first one is from Cacharel and it's called Yes I Am, and I'm actually surprised that not a lot of people in the community are talking about this, because it stands out. It's a foodie, gourmand, sweet perfume that's supposed to have the notes of raspberry and ginger and some woods and milk, but what I actually got is the masala chai with some cherry and spices on top. It's really comforting. It would be nice when you are staying home, because a lot of us are staying at home right now, and or maybe for the evening when you are sitting in front of a fireplace, if you are lucky to have one, drinking something nice, covered in a blanket with your loved one. Very nice. I would imagine a girl with brown face, beautiful girl with dimples, and she's very kind, and she would be wearing this perfume. It's really lovely. I just hate when the bottle doesn't have a cap and you cannot smell it out of it. Very unusual. I know the note of milk is now in more perfumes, but this one is a little different. It almost have a cough syrup note, so it feels a little bit medicinal, but it's actually what I like about it. Now, the longevity is not very good for this perfume. It's also not expensive, so you have to spray a couple of times in a day to be able to smell it. But apart from that, it's really gorgeous. this one also evokes a memory in me when my mom was taking me to the kindergarten. I don't know if she smelled similar to this, but there's something in it that just reminds me of that time when I was a little girl, and I really didn't want to go there because I am really introverted, and I always like to play on my own and not with the other kids, and so I was not happy that I have to go there. But now, in comparison to adult life, this memory is actually really comforting. Then, the next one I have is Idôle Lanterns by Lancôme, and I was prepared to hate this. Because of the campaign. The campaign is so huge. I think a lot of people will wear this after Christmas. I tried this in a store back in the summer when perfume stores were still open, and I had to order it in a couple of days. And I just have the small 25 milliliters of this perfume. But it's gorgeous. It has the pear note of the original. It has the rose and the jasmine and some woods. It's a little bit chypre. It's similar to the original, but this is way better. I actually hate the original. I feel like it's very boring and really redundant. But this one is rounded, is fresh with a pear. It's crispy, maybe even a little bit boozy. It's really expensive right now, so I'm waiting to purchase another bottle when the price goes down. But I have to say, the sillage and the longevity is really good because people can smell you when you wear it, and I received some compliments, so that's not common that I get comments or compliments, so I know that this projects a lot. Yeah, Idôle Lanterns. The next one, and the one I also thought I would hate, is Libre by Yves Saint Laurent. This is the original. Now I tried the intense version, the new one that was released this year, and I actually thought I'm going to like it more because that one has a bit more vanilla, it's sweeter, more sensual, and I actually don't. I prefer the original. The notes in this are orange blossom, lavender and vanilla, and I usually hate lavender in perfumes, but in this one I don't mind. It's actually the second one where I don't mind the lavender, the first one being Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker, the original. It's not a come closer scent. It actually says stay away from me, don't get any closer. I mean, this scent is a little bit of a, you know, and sometimes that's all we need. So I know we are not going to office much these days, but it would be perfect perfume for the office. It's very clean and like professional even. It's can be a little bit screechy and unpleasant at times, but at the same time it's very comforting, and I don't know how they did it, but yeah, it is edgy. Even the bottle is like, it smells like the bottle looks like. It's really edgy, really elegant. Yeah. The vanilla in this is not very prominent. It's not sweet. It's not, definitely not edible, or there's not anything gourmand about it. I'm looking forward to wear this more, but we will see if we are allowed to go out more in the winter. The last one is the Body EDT by Burberry, and the bottle is just strange. I mean, a crystal, right? Yeah. It's not a practical bottle. You can kill someone with it. It's very heavy. I actually owned and used up a bottle of the EDP version of Body by Burberry, and I liked it. I was not blown away or anything, but it was a pleasant smell, and this one to me is even better. It has the note of apple and wormwood and peach and rose. It's also a little bit chypre, like the Idôle. It's also very fresh. It's a little bit bitter, and I think it's because of the wormwood. And I got this in a swap because when I was buying the Libre, I saw for cheap the Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely Sheer, and I thought it's a good idea to blind buy when I love and own the original Lovely, and it wasn't. So I offered it for a swap and I got this one, and this is a way better perfume, at least to me. I feel like, and please don't kill me, but I would say this is a little bit similar to Delina, the original, at the beginning, because that one also has a woody and bitter, fruity beginning as this one smells, with the wormwood and the apple and the cashmere wood. That one has a note of rhubarb that you can smell mostly in the beginning, but the vibe is the same to me. So I plan to buy Delina maybe sometime next year, and until that I am okay with this perfume. Okay, so that's all I have for today, and see you next time. Bye bye.